The Bartlehouse is open, no invite needed with juggalos. Been hyped this evening, feeding for music, more guests than topics. No drama, no bullshit, no fake news, no nonsense, no grim logic. Only fam knowledge and dropping the rawest of platforms and artists. Bartlehouse, where you'll never see the bottle stop. The beef tigers off the leash, and if it's beef, you gotta see the final Bartle boss. The diamonds are raining, defining the greatness the carnival provides. Welcome to the Bartlehouse. Now get your ass inside.
Hey, yo, we're back, like New Jack. I don't know what that means. But, of course, I am joined today with a legend in the fucking scene because he knows everybody. And a good homie of mine, 4A2.
What up?
AKA Juggalo Collectibles, AKA Quagsire Collectibles, AKA...
Not that Juggalo Collectibles, though.
Not that one, the cool one.
That's the homie.
We're going to be beefing now. Hell yeah. AKA whatever the fuck. What was your rap name?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I remember. Anyway, I gotta say, first of all, we just did the live return of the Bartlehouse, and it was fun. It was beyond fun. I haven't had that much fun in a long time. But for all you people watching on the replay, fuck you. No. For all you people watching, we are gonna dive into something that 4A2 you know a lot about. I don't know why I called you that, Kiefer. You know a lot about, and I know absolutely nothing about, and that is the Morton's List revamp, I guess, just went live on Kickstarter.
Yeah, well, we don't know what exactly it is. I mean, I'm sure if we read through the whole entire Kickstarter campaign, we'd figure
that's
it out.
That's what we're here for.
As far as my understanding is it's a reprint of the original with new content and new logs or whatever list in it, and probably some new roles and stuff like that. So
hell yeah. So I don't know what any of that means, and if anybody out there is watching and doesn't know what that means either, hopefully us going through this might help a little bit. Fuck you, I want one. But now I can get the revised version maybe. I don't know. We'll see what this is all about, because again, this is the first time I'm really looking at it, and I think this is. You said you peeked over it.
Yeah. Well, I peeked over the
tiers
and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and we're definitely going to cover that. But let's do it. Let's pull this shit up, and we'll go from there. And of course, I'm gonna have to do this on 2 screens, so I won't get to see Kiefer making faces at me. I didn't switch over yet, you dick. Anyway, this is the Kickstarter for Morton's List Limitless Inspiration for Exploration. And
man, they already hit almost 8K. That's dope.
Yeah, they're getting there quick. And I will be, once I have a little scratch money, pitching in for this as well. There's a nice little video. I think that's the best place to start, because that might give us a little...
I didn't.
Hopefully it's not like 20 minutes. We'll see. Oh, it's 1:54. I also don't know if the audio will come through.
This is the new Morton's List, Limitless Inspiration for Exploration. Everything you have heard about Morton's List is true, and this edition is leveled up with new mechanics, updated list and tables, and expanded quest descriptions.
There you go.
With more than 2 decades of field research and 250,000 quests and a legacy of the most powerful gaming seminars at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Reward.
Full color edition of Morton's List as a numbered PDF. Hardcover edition with updated art and quest, individually signed and personalized edition, deluxe applique jersey tier. This tier also includes being credited and immortalized with an in-game cameo.
The number was
$18 reseller package tier. Join the co-authors in Columbus, Ohio for a Baller Steakhouse Symposium and 3 days of rolling the first new quest at Origins Game Fair. Baller Steakhouse Symposium for 2 for maximum possible effect. pick up a new Morton boulder and dice, or the deluxe metal boulder and dice with twist cap dice container. The previous edition went to be highly collectible, and backup copies are recommended.
As a co-author, I bring my game design and graphical expertise to ensure this book is realer than any ordinary game.
I've met thousands of people whose lives have been positively impacted by this creativity-sparking game. Give Morton's List to the person in your life who would most benefit from its limitless inspiration for exploration.
Bruh. I'm sold. I'm 100% sold.
The one thing I gotta point out is it looked like they were just reading off of a teleprompter for a minute. And
yeah, it was very clinky and clunky with the interview, but that's, I mean, if you've ever seen any of my interviews, that's how they all go. But I'm about it 100%. That steak dinner though,
dude, the prices on the baller ones are fucking absurd.
no, I'm not gonna sit here and read all of this because they did talk a lot about this.
Okay, so here, why don't I explain to you how Morton's List works?
Are you
that'll give you
breaking
a little
some?
bit-
Are you breaking some sort of Morton's List rule?
No, as long as I don't talk about what I've done, then
That's fair. That is fact. You know, this is always confusing to me. But you know, this is not only going to be a live walkthrough. I guess we're going to have a fucking tutorial.
well, I mean, base tutorial.
Base
So-
tutorial.
Morton's List, when you get it, and I don't have all of my fucking 6-sided die anymore, but I mean they're 6-sided die. so
6-sided die,
Who the fuck
yeah.
cares?
They're everywhere.
The one thing that you can't lose though
Is
is
that 30 boulder?
yep, the boulder.
They do sell deep 30s. They're just harder to find.
Well, they're not these though. These are blessed by chromatic gods and
Right. They've worked in a way to make more money. Got it.
yeah. I mean, yeah, essentially. So with Morton's List, you take the 30-sided die, and so before you play, you must state things that you will not do. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because if you don't state it before you play and before you roll, then you're fucked. You can either just accept it and do it, or you can pretty much not play Morton's List ever again.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, that's if you follow karma and the way the book works and all that shit. I, for one, have respected Morton's List since I played. Never told anybody any quests that I've done, never explained anything as far as like what I've done with this book.
Yeah.
And that's one of the major things with Morton's List.
It's kind of the idea of like what stays in Vegas, but it's more like what happens in the scope of Morton's List stays within the scope of Morton's List. Got it.
So there's this beginning part where it's your base, and that's where you start. And there's a table of list. All of these, except for 3, are straight up normal list. Flight of the Crow is a thing that can occur on any list, but I don't think they're all called Flight of the Crow. But like 13 is bad. It pretty much says don't play. So if you roll that, then you're fucked. If you roll 13, I think 13 times in the lifetime of playing list, you are banned from playing list. And then there's mutations and deviations, one of which will affect the way players act, and one will affect the way the mission is played out.
Sure.
So you go through there, get your stuff. Whether if you roll on mutations or deviations, you go back to the main after the fact of rolling. And then you continue until you get to a list. Once you get to a list, there's another table of 30 things.
Sure.
And then you roll, and then it gives a very brief description. Like, I mean, they're not too brief, but you know, they're pretty short, and they're very cryptic. So the list will never tell you exactly what you have to do, but it will plant ideas and make you be creative and come up with the solution to what it wants you to do. And then You play for however long it takes you to succeed in your mission. You write down in a journal. If you have one of the Morton's List journals, then you're golden. If not, you just write it down somewhere.
Sure.
And that's how you play Morton's List.
I still a little confused by that, but I feel like you have to just do it to understand
The
it.
thing though, like the reason why I know that you're confused is
Because you can't explain with examples, because that is like rule numero uno with it.
well, it's not even just that. It's that Morton's List literally contains everything.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff in there that will make you go to strip clubs and spend all your money. There's gambling shit. There's playing kid game type shit. There's literally everything. There's be a ninja and sneak into a fucking building and like,
right. I feel like, and I've heard this before, that like there's also like it's open to interpretation. So you could get a table where it's not so extreme, and then you could do the complete opposite and have a game where it's just fucking nutso.
Yeah. But the thing is, there are certain lists on there or certain quests that there's not really a lot of room for interpretation.
Yeah.
And it's like some of it pretty much just tells you go and do fuck shit. So
cool. Maybe they tone that down in the new one. We'll see. I
kind of hope not, but that's the part of lists, man. Like
I get
so
the
many
idea
stories
you bond.
That I wish I could tell.
No, it's I get it though. It's you're bonding over, doing it as a group, so to speak.
I didn't see those metal dice when I fucking first looked at this page, so that's fucking dope.
I mean, the dice are fresh. The dice trays.
How much are that? How much is the add-on for that? Does it say 30?
It's only 30.
Not bad.
Yeah, for metal dice, that's actually pretty cheap. Hell yeah. But I want to just scroll through here and touch upon a little bit of what they have. Kind of like what you were explaining here. This is how you play. You agree to play. Everyone rolls 2 dice. 3 top rollers advance. I don't know what that means. The lower roll is eliminated, and the final 2 roll off. Winner will roll.
That's to be the quest master. So it's pretty much rolling for who is DM and who's in charge of the book and the mission, and
then you roll the Morton boulder.
Yep, and that whoever wins the initial roll is the one who rolls the boulder.
Sure, and then first it and the mutagen die are changed. And then there's this stuff. We're not going to get deep into this, but and then rolled. Consult the list. Find the table. Find the mutagen. Get results. Roll again to find and read the quest. Player 1 idea. Player 2 idea. Player 3 has no idea. Player 2 idea, but even better. Great. Players interpret results and share the ideas. Best of all, the ideas combined. Let's go. Winner decides the direction. They start their quest, and then you go out into the world, in the real world. I love that this is a nerd game that you go out into the real world and play.
Yeah.
Bro, who's buying 18?
So when Morton's List originally came out, it was in Hot Topic and a few other places.
Right.
And then it got blackbarred from Hot Topic and Barnes & Noble and everywhere else because of what it was making people do.
Sure.
And so all the list keepers or the dons, the key people that were in charge of Morton's List, they decided to do one final run, but you could only buy them in stacks of 17. And you would become a list keeper, which is what I did to get this copy. Now, this copy specifically, instead of selling them, because I didn't like the idea of selling list because of what it was, I found people that I thought it would change their life, and I gifted them to them. It was a very expensive thing. I mean, it was fucking. I think I dropped like 500 on it for all the copies and shit.
But that's the most karma thing to do. Like, I spent $200 on Fago that just got given away because why not, for the gathering? When you are about something and you feel that family, man, you just do it.
And this copy was one of the last copies I had, and it was gifted to the homie Kaga,
Yeah.
and he kept it forever. And then he got a new sealed version, and I hit him up one day. I was like, "Hey, do you have List still? And would you sell it?" And he was like, "No, you can have it. Here's your copy of List back." So this one was one of the original List Keeper copies
That's amazing.
that I gifted out that made it back to me fucking like 15 years later. So
Hell yeah. Touching on the timeline, December, the Kickstarter is going to end. So you don't have long.
oof. I don't like
January, you're going to receive in-game materials and jersey designs. In April, they're going to print the book and manufacture the jerseys. And then you won't see anything till probably June. I guess for the
That's
reward.
kind of standard with Kickstarters, though.
I mean, that's fresh, though, because then that means they probably be coming right before the gathering.
My fucking I did the McFarlane Spawn revamp Kickstarter,
Mhm.
and it was like a year and a half.
Yeah, I've done some for some board games because I'm a big board gamer outside of YouTube. So speaking of which, we're gonna get back to this, but I am gonna kind of announce something I've been working on the sly, and will be eventually making it to the channel. And that is, I've been working on a tutorial on how to play Into the Echo Side, because it's a game I very much fuck with, and it doesn't seem like we might get another expansion from what I've heard, but I really enjoy the game, and I want to teach people who don't know how to play it. But unfortunately, can't do that with Morton's List so much. I mean, I feel like what we are doing right now is the best way to explain it, but we're not going in depth either.
Yeah, basically, if you're investing in this to play, be wary that you are going to be doing stuff that you normally wouldn't do and that you're very uncomfortable doing. It's gonna happen. Like, it's a thing. But at the same time, it's one of the single greatest gaming experiences of all time.
Yeah, that scares me because I'm older and I also am a dad and stuff. But at the
That's
same
why
time,
I don't play anymore, man. But like,
yeah. At the same
it's-
time, it's interesting to me, and I did meet somebody at the Ouija show that claimed to be, I think he said he won the Morton's List thing last year at the gathering, and he's like,
The jersey.
if you're at the gathering, I want to play with you, and I'm like, hell yeah.
yeah, that'll be sick.
I am really eyeing this. $60 is what I would do because I want the hardcover, but that's money for me. I don't drop money like that. Anybody who actually knows me knows I don't have money like that. So I might just get the PDF if I can.
I
But that's
might
good.
put in 90 and get the metal set.
Hell yeah, we're gonna look at the fucking tiers here just so you guys know what you're buying into. There's kind of the quick view, but we're gonna scroll through it here. There's the PDF. You get the numbered PDF edition. This is they're actually calling it here the second edition of Morton's List. Is an individual numbered PDF. Why are they numbered? Because it's kind of like an NFT, they said. There's doesn't seem like it's gonna be a limited number. They're probably not gonna sell it again.
1,000, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, there's numbered PDF as well as a postcard. Ships anywhere in the world. There's nobody that's backed this in the PDF so far.
No, because everybody wants that physical with it, man.
You get it's $13 for a regular boulder and dice, and then the deluxe boulder and dice and the cup all come together for $30. That's not bad. Fuck, that means I would have to have 90 then probably. You get an additional.
90 is the way to do.
You get an additional one for every $60. Okay. Going down to the hardcover edition, you get that hardcover edition, the PDF and the postcard for $60. There are 11 backers so far. On this, there's a signed personalized edition with the co-authors personalizing and autographing your copy. You also get the PDF and postcard for $120. There's 2 people that have backed so far at this level. There's that jersey. That jersey is hot, man. That black and yellow. And there's the patches. Look, the patches are super cool. Sizes small to 5X. Choose any of 13 original or new icons. So I guess there's a different, you can customize it. 12 backers so far. 5 items included, including the hockey jersey, an in-game cameo. I missed that here.
Yeah, you get your art or a logo or something in the game in one of the pages.
Great. Your artwork, photo, quote, or in-joke will appear in Quest. Cool. Signed copy, personalized copy, the PDF, and the postcard. And then we're going up to that reseller package we talked about where you get the 18 copies of the hardcover, PDF, and postcard for $720. Nobody has done that yet. Where's my ballos at? Bro, $2,700 for the steakhouse dinner.
You get a hotel,
the dinner
and fucking,
Oh, okay, that makes a little more sense. You get the dinner, you get the roll quest at the Origins Game Fair. I can't talk. 2 nights of a hotel, custom steakhouses. You get one that's even more custom. That's kind of fresh.
One of the sleeve patches, instead of it being the D30, it's gonna have the steakhouse logo.
Cool. Signed pre-production copy, so you're gonna get yours first, I'm guessing. An in-game cameo, the PDF, and the postcard. And then there's the add-on in person, part 2. I don't think there's anything extra except for your full page dedications may be separate or combined in a 2-page spread. Anyway.
There's only 3 of them.
There's only 3. That's a good thing
for
to
the other
fucking point out.
steakhouse one.
I'm looking. 6. So only so that's
9.
Well, that's for 2, so 6, and there's 12. 12 people are gonna get to go to this. Super fresh.
That would be so insane.
I mean, this if you're curious about gaming and Morton's List, something to check out. If you know what you're doing and you're not aware, it is live. Go fucking back this project. There's no way it's not gonna reach goal.
Yeah. Because it's day one and it's fucking, almost halfway there already.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if they add stretch goals or not, because it's supposed to be exclusive. We'll see. Yes, Get it while you can. If not, you're going to be buying it at an uprated cost, probably.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, that's how the scene is.
It's going to be a couple hundred for a fucking copy of List in a couple of years.
I mean, look at the ones now. They're hard to find, and they're a whole lot. But that's kind of our little walkthrough of the Kickstarter Morton's List. And if you guys are excited for this, put it down in the comments below. Don't tell me your stories, because I don't want to see anybody lose out on Morton's List. But hey, that's all we have for you. Keep tuning in to the Bartlehouse. We got a whole bunch of new content, including gaming, Juggalo gaming shit, music reviews, album shit. This is live, Anon, but we're wrapping up. Interviews, which will come back. I'm taking a break from interviews. Hopefully you'll see more faces like 4A2. Like I said, we're working on a Mission Effect secret project, even though I talked about it, so it's not really secret.
Yeah, it's all good.
But you got any last thoughts before we head off into the dawn?
Not really. I mean, if you got the money, fucking go get List, man.
Go get List, man.
Like I said, it's a hell of a fucking experience. Even if you only play it one time and fucking just have the book, get it. It's worth it.
Not reading that Anon. But everybody have a great night. This is Bartle Boss. I'm here with 4A2. Buy List. Have a great time. Stay spicy. And have a great night. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.